Hi everybody, this is just Martin91. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about Captain America the First Avenger. And why am I doing that? Today is 21 days until Avengers Endgame. Now if anyone knows me really well, you know that I'm a fan of Marvel and the MCU, and if you have me friended on Facebook, even if you don't know me that well, if you don't know by now, then you're not really following me. And my feed is posted with all sorts of Avengers posters, alerts, videos, stuff like that. Regardless, what I'm here for. This was released recently from Disney, the 4K Blu-ray version of Captain America First Avenger, which is actually what I watched today. Now, in my personal opinion, this is just a side note, this is actually kind of bland in my opinion, especially when you're comparing it to this. This is the original version that I got in 2011, and I think it stood the test of time, I'd like to say. Because when they re-release it, at least something like this, and how can you compare this to that? Now, the new lineup of Blu-rays and 4Ks and whatever they're going to be releasing all follow these designs. They take the heroes, they plaster them on this this silver cover, and yeah, it's nice, but it's just not. It's just not this. But in any case, that's not what I'm here to talk about. Captain America First Avenger, in my personal opinion, is the kickoff. That is the first thing you have to watch when you're watching the MCU marathon. Yes, it's not in the order of release, but it is, in fact, chronologically accurate. Why is that? First of all, 1941 it takes place in. Yeah, sure, Iron Man got the ball rolling and basically made Thor, Captain America, all of them happen. I understand that. I totally understand that. But this introduces Steve Rogers, his mission, the Tesseract. The Tesseract, Infinity Saga, is built around the Tesseract, and this introduces it. So how do you explain any of that? This is canon, in my opinion. This is basically where it should start. Now, as I'm going to be going through my thought processes for these movies, basically, because I do plan on doing it for all of them, maybe, I'm going to be addressing links that are connecting them together, and with that in mind, I may actually be including some spoilers along the way. Now, the movies did age with time, but if this does bother you, then by all means, shut it off until you watch it, which I do recommend you do. These are all great movies. They're really fun. They're entertaining. And honestly, if you want to understand Endgame, don't watch all of them. You don't have to watch all of them, but watch specific ones. And you probably have some friends that actually are into it. And just, But anyway, it's a really fun time. Steve Rogers basically is a really relatable character. He is picked out from a great bunch of people. Him picked out as a guy who's not even considered an accurate candidate for who he is and what he is. I'm not going to go into specifics of it anyway. But basically, he gets picked out because he has a good soul. He has a good heart. He's a caring person. He gives a crap. He's not just there because he wants recognition. He's there because he wants to help the people of the world. He wants to be among the people. He doesn't think he's any worse than them. He doesn't think he doesn't think anyone should tell him where he can or cannot be. And someone discovers him and gives him the power that before then he didn't even know existed, and he appreciates it. He doesn't abuse it. He appreciates it. He uses it for good. And throughout the movies, his character arc does extend quite a bit, with Winter Soldier, with Civil War. Civil War, I personally, I'm a big fan of him, and he is one of my favorite characters of all time in the MCU, besides Spider-Man. Spider-Man is my absolute number one, so no question there. But when Civil War came out, I was questioning even Cap's decisions. Not just Iron Man's, Cap's too. At the end of the day, it's just a lot of things were questioned, and that's what that movie was supposed to do. It was supposed to create controversy. And don't just say, I love Cap because I love Cap and Cap can't be wrong. That's crap. Iron Man had his points, Cap had his points. It was a debate. And how it was handled was not right. It basically was not right, and it led to the breakup of the Avengers, and it led to everything else so far. And the story arc that's going to happen in Endgame is going to probably be really emotional. We honestly do not know what's going to happen. So people can spew all they want on Facebook and ruin it for others and amongst themselves. Honestly, you know what? You can't ruin it for others. You can't. It's people's decision to go online and read what they want and watch what they want. People can say stop posting, but you know what? If you want it to be muted, just mute it. That's my opinion. Yeah, this leads up to Avengers Endgame. This leads up to a lot of things that came into the MCU later on. The Tesseract itself was a beacon of power that was the origin of all of this, that basically helped the Red Skull get to where he got, Thanos to get to where he got, hell, Captain Marvel to get to where she got. That small cube, that basically that brought everything together. This is canon for that. This is the Infinity Saga, and this is the first chapter. Now, if anyone has different lists, opinions, anything you have to add, I'm open to it. I love discussions like that. I participate in stuff like that on Facebook all the time. I'm on MCU fan pages. I love these discussions. So if you have anything to add, please comment below. And yeah, I'd love to talk to you guys later. Next up, I'm actually going to be doing Captain Marvel, because that takes place in 1995, if those who are actually still following. Yeah, I actually didn't do an official review for it, because, I mean, down the line I thought, what the hell, I'm going to be covering it later anyway. So, that's where it's going to be. It's going to be up tomorrow, and I will talk to you guys later. Forever MCU. As long as they keep going, I love them, and I just hope that they don't, you know, dig themselves a hole that they can't come out of. They were close a few times. But I mean, they had a good run so far. Here's hoping for the best. Have a good one, guys.